guys, so it's the day of the fall gathering party. I have a lot of things to do and I'm hoping I can capture some of it. I'm going to make pumpkin chocolate bread, then I'm going to try to make pecan pumpkin pie for the first time, which I gotta do now. And then I'm gonna make these little apple crisps. I think I already said that previously, but I'm just gonna repeat it. And I wanna make my bouquet of flowers on the dining room table just to dress it up some, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And so yeah, I'm excited, you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring you guys along with me, and I'll see you in a bit. Like most mornings, I want to start off my morning by getting ready and trying to have some time to enjoy my coffee and having a little fresh air on the porch, and then drinking my coffee. And so I got some flowers. I know in the other video I talked about how I was going to get some flowers. I saw some purple and some orange and some white, and I think that would be nice to put on the dining room table, especially bringing out that purple and that orange just to give it a little bit more a pop of color. And even when the fall gathering is over, I'm going to be able to enjoy it in my home just for us. So yeah, I like to put flowers together. That's been my new thing that I've been doing for a while. Actually, I take it back. Sometimes I've been doing it for a while, depending on if I had my own place to live or not. But yeah, you just get these flowers from Kroger's or any local grocery store you go to. You don't have to go to the florist. And I also get the ones that are just carnations or, just more simple flowers that are not so expensive. Like, depending on what you get. If you get roses or anything like that, it's more expensive. But if you get these flowers, they're more affordable. And believe it or not, they last for a while. So I made 2 of these vases, I believe. Yeah, I made 2 of these, and then I just put it on the dining room table, and it's just bringing so much life now that we have those wedding pictures on the wall. You don't understand how happy I am for those wedding pictures. I've been wanting it for a while, but since we're renting, I guess my husband thinks it's not important, but it is important to me. So this was the corner that I made right here, which is kind of like the drink station and the dessert table. And as you can see right here, I was just kind of using my recipe book, to make 2 of my recipes. I made pumpkin chocolate chip bread, and then I made pecan pumpkin pie from scratch. I made everything. I made the crust and the pie filling and everything. So I had to use my recipe book. My husband got me this cute little magazine that had like all pumpkin flavors for fall, and I like to take it out every fall and kind of just try different recipes out. You'll see that in my other vlogs as well. There's this soup that I make from there. It's pumpkin soup. Pumpkin chili. Sorry, it's not soup. Pumpkin chili that I make from this recipe book. And so yeah, the morning was kind of busy. I kind of, was gonna make it the night before, but then I thought to myself, wouldn't it be nice to just have the place smell like a bakery when people come inside, and for it to be like freshly made in the morning? So I sacrificed a little bit and decided to make it in the morning before my friends came over, because it would just make the house smell really good, because you would just smell the pumpkin and you would smell the pie and just all that goodness. You just don't understand how good it smells when I bake in here. So I was like, oh yeah. And the theme for the fall gathering was Nadi Pink's Cafe. So we had to stay on theme. And so yeah, I was just spending my morning baking and decorating and just getting the finishing touches done. Would I recommend doing it that way next time? I personally, it depends on what the theme is. If it wasn't like Nadia Pink's Cafe, I maybe would have made it the night before. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe next time I'll make my baked treats the night before. And then, because it was cutting it close for the pumpkin pie. I think I was still making it when my friends came over, and it was still kind of warm, and it had to cool down for a little bit, and we had to eat it later. So that was a little flaw right there, but it doesn't have to be perfect. This is literally just people coming over. It's not like it has to be perfection. So yeah, I was just getting everything ready and just getting prepared for baking. And I believe, yep, that was the muffins that I made, pumpkin muffins. And I also made a pumpkin chocolate loaf so I can have like variety. It was good, except since I was distracted, I cooked it a little too long. The muffins and the loaf are different things. So the muffins got dry because it was in the same thing, and it should have probably not been cooked as long. And then I decided to make some what is it called again? There's like this dip. I usually don't make it, but I notice that people like to eat it. It's called rotisserie, yeah. So I decided to make some rotisserie dip, and I used like Velveeta cheese, and I used like some other cheese mixed with it, some beef, and I put beef, and then I put the Rotel can in there, and then I also put some salsa. I think that's what made it taste good. That's 4 Mexican cheese, and then I put salsa, and then I put a little paprika, a little pepper, a little salt, and basically that was the Rotel dip. That way some people can have some savory food. And then I made a nice little cocktail. I made 2. The small one was the virgin mocktail, and then the other one was the cocktail. All I had was apple cider, cut up apples, fresh oranges in both, and then apple cider. And then I added white wine to the one that was like alcoholic beverage. And then here's just some beef little sausages with barbecue sauce, just to kind of give people a little bit of a savory flavor before they start eating the desserts. The main theme of the night was mostly desserts and drinks, but I put a little savory food for people who don't want to eat all that sugar, and just to kind of give you a little salt and savory things before the sugar. So this was the pie crust that I made for the first time. It was not exactly the way that I wanted it to, but it was still edible. It was, I don't know, I'm gonna have to watch some more videos or something like that, because I just struggled a lot. It was not the way I anticipated to. I was afraid to like touch it too much, because it was saying that you can't touch it too much, and you guys will see it was kind of like hard and whatever. It ended up working. It ended up tasting good. It didn't really affect the pie too much, but I'm definitely gonna have to practice making pie crust a little bit more often than not. And it was telling me to use like ice cold water. I've never done anything like that. So that was interesting to me. If anybody knows how to bake pies or knows how to make crust, please leave me a comment and give me some advice and some tips and tricks. You know, I would like that information. It was definitely a challenge. I'm gonna have to do it again, because I don't want to give up quite easily. You know, this is my first time making it, so I know that with time and once I master it, it will be okay. So yeah, the muffins were done, so I put the muffins out, and slowly I started just bringing out all the treats and all the food out, just to get it nicely together. One thing about hosting, or even if you're just making it for your family or your best friend or even for yourself, presentation always matters. You know, when you watch the cooking shows, you know, you want to talk about what does it smell like, what does it taste like, what is the flavors, what is the presentation, and what is the texture. All those things matter when it comes to food. You know, you want it to taste good, you want it to, the flavors to mash together. Presentation's important, and texture as well. So yeah, these Trader Joe's little chocolates, y'all, it was so good. So speaking of my presentation, I got a little extra, and I got some yarn at Hobby Lobby, and I made cute little bows for all my little wine glasses and all my cups that I use for the gathering. And that was an extra step, but honestly, it wasn't that bad. You just cut like 12 inches or 11 inches of yarn so you can make enough for a bow. I put all the drinks up right there, and I put cute little bows. And again, when it comes to color, I decided to use that nice warm golden color, just to add a pop of color and just to make it a little bit more festive. And those cute little pumpkins right there, you know, just making the place a little bit more lively. The thing about things is all the little finishing touches. When things are nice, it's the finishing touches. It's the little pieces of love that you leave, little traces of details. It's all in the details. All the answers are always in the details. Friends, I feel like I'm on a TV show, baking the quickest. I'm still making my pecan pie, but it is what it is, because I'm using my friends, so. And I'll show you guys my dress up later. Okay, so this is the reveal. I wanted to show everything for you guys. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a nice little view of the setting before everybody came. Unfortunately, I did not even think of or show you guys the pie final thing, and I'm so sorry. I'll show that to you guys next time when I make it again. I apologize. And I also didn't show like my friends, because some of the people I invited were new, they don't know about my channel, and I just didn't have it in me, or I actually forgot, or actually I was a little nervous to ask them like, hey, can you get in my video and, you know, let them know about my channel. It was like, no, we're not gonna do that today. Maybe later in the future, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. So I just didn't even record the actual gathering. But overall, it was really nice. It was really relaxing. It wasn't too much people, which was good. It wasn't crowded, which was nice. And we had a really good time. And my mom and myself, we had a whole bunch of leftovers, so that was nice. And as you can see, I was still making the pie, like right here. Like it was like 4 o'clock or 3:30, and I was like making the pie crust. So get the dough. And it said roll it out. It said put a little flour.
Okay.
And it says roll it out.
Oh, buddy.
The dough is cold.
Oh, you need to buy the stuff.
What's
the
that?
bottom. You need to buy the bottom. This is the bottom.
Yes, I know that needs to be zipped up in the back. My mom did zip it up, and my bra was showing a little bit, but it didn't bother me. Uh-oh, this is not looking right. So this is the pie crust that I made from scratch. We'll see how it turns out, and then I pour this in here. This is the pie filling, and it says bake for 10 minutes at 425. Move, Faith. Move, Faith. Alright, this is my first time making this. I'm nervous. I'm trying not to be too excited. But yeah, you guys, so the fall party is over. Say hi, Faith, little small puppy. And it was really nice, and I'm so happy that I did it. So yeah, we just got to clean up and get everything together and get in my pajamas. Let me show you guys this dress that I got, actually. Yeah, the fall party is a hit. Look at the flowers one of my friends got me. So nice. Yeah, it was a good time. Let me show you guys. Nobody, I don't think everybody knows about my channel, but maybe once we get to know each other more. Let me show you guys the dress that I got. So this is the dress. This is the dress that I got for the occasion. And I love it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching this channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And I think as people, we are naturally social, and so I'm a very social person. I love people, I love doing things. Although I like to be to myself and I like to be alone a lot, I still encourage friendship, and I still encourage trying to blossom friendships with other women in all different kinds of walks of life, because we can learn things from each other, just to be able to enjoy each other's company, smile, laugh. And I love baking. I'm learning how to bake, so I like to be able to share those treats and just spend time together. And at this point in my life and this stage, a lot of my friends are mothers, and so this is nice for them to be able to just get out and enjoy, have a little grill time, get to be giddy a little bit, just get to be free and just get to chit chat, have women talk, just be with each other, and then go about our way and go back to our families, go back to our lives. But there's just something special about having community and friendship and just getting the season started. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.